Now, the thing that I'm going to struggle with a little bit is you've got 103 languages, and now you apply kind of all the evolving regulation around this too that's all over the world. You have, the EU's done an AI Act. You have seemingly millions of US executive orders coming out every day. All these standards seem to be emerging. Where does this training data integrity fit into the governance conversation? Is anyone is anyone mandating it yet?
It is not mandated yet. That's a great question. The threat landscape is sort of really what we are focusing on as we try to think about where is AI risk headed. We know that the threat landscape obviously will continue to evolve in direct proportion, I would say, to the value of what's being protected. So as foundational model development accelerates and training data becomes more and more strategically valuable, the incentives for sophisticated actors to infiltrate these pipelines really increases, and that's just the reality. So you mentioned the regulatory side of things. We expect that data provenance and contributor verification will become formal requirements eventually rather than best practices, which is approximately where we are today. And yes, the conversations happening in Brussels and Washington are seemingly moving in that direction.
Yeah, you really think about it, it's a huge, huge problem. It's not unlike email where you're getting Nigerian scammers, asking for money. And I don't mean to pick on Nigerian scammers, but this kind of prompt injection thing is really, really tough. The responsible AI infrastructure you guys are building, when you go into a customer, I imagine that some of the organization, the data team's probably thinking about this. I imagine almost nobody else is.
Yeah, I mean, I think it actually is an important question that many model builders and tech companies are wrestling with at the moment. Really, if we have the opportunity to influence those conversations, we really do encourage our partners to start taking the data provenance question seriously. Who produced this data? Were those contributors and those experts verified? And most of our customers are very responsible and proactive in this regard. What does the audit trail look like? Those questions really should be a key part of every vendor evaluation, and just really starting to move. And again, most of our partners are thinking about this really strategically, but thinking about the AI supply chain the way more mature industries think about their supply chain in terms of compliance and risk implications. The human layer is, again, very essential. We are very passionate about the human layer, including the experience of our experts, but it's a critical part of the chain, and it deserves the same scrutiny as any other critical input.
And if you look at all the work that you guys have already done, is there kind of one piece of AI infrastructure that seems to be the most vulnerable?
Really, not necessarily. Really, any model that relies on high quality human data has the same vulnerability.
So if I'm a founder, operator, or AI leader, what experience should I take away from this conversation about NIMO, and how should I apply it? Even if I don't choose NIMO as a provider, how should I kind of start looking at my data and seeing if I have a problem?
AI integrity, does not manage itself. It requires sustained investment and strong governance and a genuine belief, I think, that the human layer of AI development is worth protecting. So, do focus on that kind of data compliance framework, who produced the data, making sure that your partners have a robust strategy in this regard, and that they are kind of safeguarding the provenance of the data that they're providing.